Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Jello Cup Series Can-Am Duels at Daytona, live from the Daytona International Raceway. We're very proud to bring you coverage. I am Brian James up here in the NCN booth. Today we will determine the official starting lineup for the Daytona 500, and not to mention, we will be determining who will make the field for the Great American Race. Lots of guys looking to make it, and there are only 2 transfer spots in this Can-Am duel that any of these guys can make it in. We know for a fact the 10 of Sam Ard is locked in. The other guys who must race their way in are the 39 of Ryan Butcher, the 51 of Tyler Rattray, the 92 of Richard Kinghart, the 72 of Joshua Hyatt, the 4 of Zach Fitzwater, and the 34 of Nicholas Wade. These 6 drivers will be battling for 2 transfer spots, with the 10 already locked in. It'll be interesting. Will the 10 team lay back and just get the starting position that they get? Or will they go and try to get 3rd in this Can-Am duel? I should also add that whoever wins the Can-Am duel gets 1 playoff point. Very, very crucial as the playoffs will unfold throughout the season. Without any further delay, let us get the command to fire the engines. As these guys take their pace laps, we will be right back with your starting lineup right after this. You are watching the Can-Am Duels on NCN. Here we go, welcome back. As the cars have been rolling, you now see the starting grid on the left-hand side of your screen. That's going to be a new feature this season. I hope to hear some feedback from you guys about that, as we're going to be using kind of a new graphics package. You guys might have noticed in some of the Can-Am duel, or some of the practices and qualifying sessions. And you'll notice it in the Great American Race, obviously. 1 playoff point is up for grabs. 3rd place is up for grabs in this race. The pace car will peel off. Daniel Voiles and James Qualls lead us to the first green flag of the year. We're underway. Sailing down the front stretch into turn 1. We might see some 3 wide action right now. 23 Max Anderson, he's going to dive down and not make it 3 wide, but instead take the little gap on the inside lane. James Qualls in control of this field right now. He's in the middle, but he's controlling all 3 lanes. Look at him go up and down, up and down. He is blocking all these lanes on the racetrack. And the 24 is in the sucker hole up against the wall. He is not in a good position up there. He's up in the wall too. James Qualls in the wall. As Daniel Voiles will lead the opening lap. Look on back, Kevin McHugh just took 2nd. Be prepared here, as my speakers just went off. Sorry about that. I have surround sound, so I didn't even know what just happened. But 17, Daniel Voiles, still in control of this field. It is really hard to pass the leader here, but that 43 is back there. That is Sebastian Kukulon. And look who else is back there joining the party. The 39. That is Ryan Butcher. He is one of the guys in need of a good finish to make the field. Right now, he holds that transfer spot. He holds one of them. The second one is held right now by the 72 of Joshua Hyatt. But Zach Fitzwater is right on his tail. And now Butcher moves up the track. Oh boy! They're wrecking! Eli Bright goes spinning through the grass and up onto the track. No caution. Eli Bright now limping that car around the track. This is going to shake up everything as Ryan Kinghart is your race leader at the moment. Zach Fitzwater now in the one of the transfer spots back behind him. A whole mess of go or go homers with 5 to go. As of right now, Fitzwater in the 4 would transfer in. So would the 72 of Joshua Hyatt. But keep an eye on that 39. Keep an eye on the 39, keep an eye on the 51, and especially keep an eye on the 92. Tell Zach Fitzwater they're a little too eager to make a move to the inside. No one followed him. And the big thing right now is just to stay patient. Zach Fitzwater doesn't need to make any evasive moves. He just needs to hold his position. Right now, Joshua Hyatt's looking to take it. They're both locked in, so they really don't need to be fighting each other right now. But could Zach Fitzwater be headed to the back, maybe to work with 92, try and push the 92 in the field? I don't think that's the case. See, Ryan Kinghart is in control of this field right now. And the 51, Tyler Rattray, he's back there. He wants to make a move. You can totally tell he wants to make one. And once again, Zach Fitzwater pulls to the inside, an evasive move. He really wants to go and get around these two leaders, but nobody is willing to follow him. And he just needs to stay in line. He cannot be making evasive moves like that. And there goes Joshua Hyatt. He's looking to make a move. That sends the 4 up the track. The 4 said, "Nuh-uh, I'm not following you." I think the 4 right now, Zach Fitzwater, I think right now he thinks he can make it happen himself. And that's not the case. And he's about to lose that transfer spot because of that. And he's going to make it 3 wide. And not only is Zach Fitzwater going to lose the transfer spot, so is the 72 of Joshua Hyatt. Richard Kinghart into the transfer spot, along with Tyler Rattray. Those two are now in control. Nicholas Wade is also back there. Keep an eye on that 34. He's battling for the transfer spot. As we come to the white flag, 72 in the wall. And that's only going to hurt him. 1 lap to go. Ryan Kinghart coming through turns 1 and 2. The transfer spot's held by the 51 and the 34 at the moment. That 4 might not be done. Oh boy. Evasive moves being made. It shuffles the 34 up the track. This opens the door for Zach Fitzwater coming out of turn 4. Ryan Kinghart. No move will be made by Tyler Rattray. He will win the Can-Am Duel. Zach Fitzwater gets the final transfer spot into the Daytona 500. Tyler Rattray in the 51 and the 4 of Zach Fitzwater both advance to the Daytona 500. Nicholas Wade, Richard Kinghart, Joshua Hyatt, Ryan Butcher, all going to have to wait their turn until Las Vegas. And as the second straight year, Richard Kinghart has missed the Daytona 500. But Ryan Kinghart wins the race today. And we want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you your results from this Can-Am Duel. And then we will take you to the second Can-Am Duel right after this. You're watching Speed Weeks on NCN. Here we go after an exciting first Can-Am Duel, in which we saw the 4 team of Zach Fitzwater make it in on the last lap pass. We will now see if the guys in Can-Am Duel 2 can live up to the same hype. Here we go. Benjamin Crouch and Jay Jefferson will start on your front row for this Can-Am Duel. In this Can-Am Duel as well, the 00 of Diego Yepes, the small team at Starcom Racing, has locked in to the 500. They do not have to worry. Johnny Gardner is also locked in the number 6, despite an error I made on qualifying day. Phoebe Awada, Dylan Young, Marcus Sacchi, and Carlson will all have to make the field today. And Aaron Carlson blew a motor in qualifying. He blew a few of them, so he has to go to the rear. In fact, he's at the rear. So, anyway, without further delay, let's get the command once again for Can-Am Duel 2. And on that note, the engines are fired. We're going to get Can-Am Duel started in just a second. These guys are going to take their pace laps. And we'll be right back with your starting lineup right after this. Here we go. The starting grid is rolling on the side of your screen. The left side once again. You noticed in the first Can-Am Duel, you'll notice it here as well. In green is all the drivers that are locked in. Yellow are the guys who must race their way in this Can-Am Duel. It was 9 laps of excitement, a wreck, and no caution in Can-Am Duel number 1. We'll see if race control is capable of getting this right in the second Can-Am Duel. Here we go. A pair of Toyotas leading the field. Benjamin Crouch, Jay Jefferson, the rookie. They will lead us to the green flag. Can-Am Duel 2 underway. Jay Jefferson looks to have the advantage on that outside lane. As of right now, they're pretty deadlocked. But Benjamin Crouch may have the advantage of being on the lower line. You see them 2 by 2 sailing through the straightaways. The 40 is in the sucker hole, so that's not a good spot to be in right now. Now the 19 is shuffled high. 18 to the lead. Jay Jefferson is now your race leader. And he will lead lap number 1. Ryan Kinghart won Can-Am Duel 1. By the way, he now has the first playoff point of season number 3. Once again, he has to still get a win. That playoff point is meaningless without a win. And as you look on back right now, man, Jay Jefferson's in control of all the lanes on the racetrack. And 3 wide back there that did not work in Can-Am Duel 1. It's probably not going to work here. They keep it together. This is not going to go over well. The 66 is in the wall. 65 is out of line. The 65 had to correct his car to ensure that he did not wreck it. He had to be sure he didn't wreck his race car there. That was a very scary moment for the driver of that race car. Gustavo Arocha just took the lead away. Jay Jefferson in the wall in the outside lane. The transfer spots held by the Team Penske duo of Dylan Young and Marcus Sacchi. And they're the only ones in this lead draft right now with the shot of it. Dylan Young to the lead. They're the only guys in this lead group right now that can race for the transfer spot. And you can imagine they're probably telling these guys, get to single file already so we can get away from all these lunatics behind us. Richard Johnson is right behind him in third. You know he wants the 4th starting position. Dylan Young is going to block 12. 12 probably just getting a gasp of air. He's been pushing his teammate this whole run, just about. Here goes Richard Johnson. He's going to look to the inside. He won't get there. Once again, we're going to go back to Marcus Sacchi and just show you what he sees right now. Just look at how close they are. Here they got a little bit of a gap. As you can see. As the 14 now goes to third. And guess what? The 65 has caught him. He's probably sitting there now. I'm here, boys. We're coming to 3 to go this time. What's going to happen here? The 65 has just joined the party. Can he have enough? Does he have enough time to get to the front and make a move on the 12? The 12 is in the high line. That is not going to help his case. But Dylan Young is in sole control of this field right now. And the Fords are just dominating right now. We had Ryan Kinghart win the opening duel. The Fords are just scary quick. Keep an eye back there. That 65's getting some momentum on the inside. 2 to go. Dylan Young still your race leader. And the 65 is going to pass for that transfer spot. So Aaron Carlson is now the lead guy in the he's the second transfer spot. But that 12 has plenty of time to make something happen. Marcus Sacchi might not be out of this thing yet. Richard Johnson pushing his buddy here, coming to the white flag. Is he going to make a move? This is for a playoff point. The 12 gets the inside lane. I just don't think he has enough time, though, to catch the 65. As Richard Johnson's going to take the lead away. Rick Johnson, now your race leader. As we head down the backstretch one last time. Joshua Saculli's now looking to the inside. Can he get the lead? Dylan Young is plummeting right now. This is not good for him. He's out of turn number 4. It's going to be a drag race. Side by side, Richard Johnson, Joshua Saculli. Who's going to win the race back to the line? The 31, Joshua Saculli, wins the Can-Am Duel at Daytona. Wow. Dylan Young will also transfer in. He is now going to be racing in the Great American Race. So will the 65 of Aaron Carlson. Joshua Saculli, though, will start from the 4th position. He gets the playoff point. Congratulations to the RCR driver. Let us go back and just see how close that finish was before we take a look at the results. Man, for a second there, Rick Johnson looked like he had him beat. But let's slow it down. Look at it right there. He just narrowly beat him to the line. Let's see if we can get a good camera angle. This one's probably your best bet. Just by a nose. Just about almost the hood. Just about the hood. Got him. At the line. And you see right there, 65 and the 2 transfer in. But congratulations to Joshua Saculli, an amazing Can-Am Duel number 2. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you on Sunday. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for final practice for the Daytona 500. But we will see you on Sunday as well for the Great American Race. Till then, goodbye everyone.